Hello out there, welcome back to ATCB and welcome back to Europa Universalis IV. I'm joined as ever by Neill, the Tyrant of Burgundy.
Hello, this is Neill, glorious, radiant and sublime Duke of Burgundy.
That's what he is. Okay, we left last time on a cliffhanger of a royal marriage offer from Holstein. So, yeah. It's not, obviously, I keep thinking this is like some kind of massive game-changing thing like you'd get in CK2, but it's absolutely not. I lose 2 legitimacy, but I gain 0.2 legitimacy per year, improve yeah, I mean, why not, right?
Yeah, your subject. I'd always royal marry your subjects.
Yeah, I'd always do that as well. Yeah, I can make Pomerania a state, which I should do, yes.
I imagine so.
Yes.
It depends if it would make you more money. I imagine it will make you more money because of the trade, coastal centre of trade.
Yes, it will, by 0.02
Excellent.
once autonomy has been dealt with. So I've done that, and then choral promises again.
Yay!
Yay! Let's get going on that. So Danzig. Scotland is no longer a valid rival for me.
There is a button, by the way. Well, first there's one obviously to choral provinces at once.
Yeah, I know. I wanted to see how much they cost. Just
also, if you start getting complaints from your factions now they don't have enough land, Danzig would make a beautiful burgher province because it gives it extra trade power.
Burgher province.
Yes, sadly not. I mean, one day.
I mean, one day maybe it will make burgers.
Maybe it does right now.
Maybe. You don't know. Okay, I need to have another rival. Where's my thing for rivals? Okay, in here. Huh. Oh no, it's because I'm looking at Poland. Why am I looking at Poland?
No
because
idea.
it's on my diplomacy screen. Where's my... What? I want my diplomacy screen. What are you doing?
I never know that. Definitely never know that.
There we go. Okay, there we go. So who are my options? Austria. I don't want Muscovy. I don't want to make them even more mad. I don't want Poland. Let's take Austria. Austria, you are a rival. Apparently. I'm pretty sure rivals didn't change every 9 months or so in historical late medieval politics.
Rival is probably the wrong word.
Yeah.
There's nothing worse than having long-standing allies for 300 years, and then they go, "Oh, I want that province now. We're rivals."
Yeah.
But you only got those other provinces because of us.
My army's taking a while to reinforce now. Is that because they're in Danzig? In some way?
Maybe. What's your manpower?
My manpower is 0?
That would be why. Because every time your manpower recovers, it goes immediately to your troops and then drops down to 0.
Oh, I see. Okay.
So that'd be quite slow.
Okay. So I've just kind of run out of a backup reserve.
Yes.
Basically, okay, and got to wait for it to increase.
Mhm.
Yeah, I gain 203 every month. Okay.
So because of that, you may want to lower your maintenance anyway, because you're not.
Okay. Yeah, because I'm not reinforcing properly. Okay.
Exactly.
Okay. Army maintenance, you go down to, well, maximum 619, so 3.1? Is that? That doesn't work.
Oh.
That should work, but that is way below half.
Yeah, it's not actually
Okay,
half.
alright, I'll just turn down to what looks like 50% to me. Cool.
Yeah, it doesn't really mean anything. You can't... It's like
Nothing really means anything,
It's
Neill.
like when you go out for a meal, when you go out to the pub with some friends. You don't expect them to tell you the truth. You expect them to just give you the general gist of it.
Yes.
Just like when you listen to Donald Trump, you don't expect the accuracy to be there. It's just the general...
Sure. Okay. And I'm going to bear in mind that you lied to me at the pub now, Neill, so that's something I'm just going to...
No, I'm quoting comments about...
about other people.
Okay, so there were references when people who were talking about Donald Trump giving false statements, and the fact was...
Oh, right, okay, yeah.
And they said, yeah, but it's just like when you listen to a guy at a pub. You don't expect... Well, I said they think they bar or something.
Yeah.
You don't expect him to have all the facts at hand.
It's
just want to get a feel for him.
Absolutely. It's just like when you listen to a president at a pub.
It's just like when you listen to a president at a pub. You don't expect him to know what he's talking about or be right.
This is the thing. Like, it's just like excuses for whatever he says. You know, oh, he's a horrific borderline rapist. Well, that's just locker room talk.
It's just what every guy does.
Oh, he horrifically lies to the people he's meant to represent. Well, that's just like being at the pub, isn't it? Fuck off. What happened there? I can build province improvements. Yeah, I know that. I might repay off my loan now just so I know where I am. Because I'm gaining 4 a month now, so I'm quite... Fuck it, I'm going to pay it off. It's making me nervous. He does have interest, so... Paying it off now does seem to be a smart move. That's fine. Okay. So, what else are we going to do? Well, until we get our manpower up, there's no way we're invading anywhere. Holstein. Oh, it's at plus 180. And I think I can up my military tech, you know? I can. Base cost 600, yes. Okay, I just click on it to get it, right?
Yeah, depending on what it is.
Standardized pikes.
Yes.
Yes, got it. Okay. And this, of course, makes my cavalry better, apparently.
Of course.
Which makes perfect sense to me. Oh, I think Muscovy just absorbed. They basically have completely surrounded me, apart from Novgorod. Because they absorbed Kolm, Lukian Ingermanland. Yes. Right. Tell me of Burgundy.
Burgundy burgunds quite well. I'm basically just ticking along. I'm waiting for various things to happen because, as I said, I can't really attack anyone right now.
Right.
So I'm waiting for France to get in a kerfuffle, Brittany to drag me in a war.
So you can just take advantage of their weakness.
Yeah, and I can't. Or waiting until people leave the HRE.
Yeah.
Or something like that to happen. Because no one I really want to attack near me has non-HRE allies. So I want to attack Savoy. It's allied with Austria.
Okay.
It's not really what I consider a non-HRE ally. France is France. Liège is allied with Cologne, so I can't attack them. The Palatinate is allied with HRE people. Trier is allied with HRE people. So you get the picture.
Yeah.
It's just generally... And Austria is not in a war. So if Austria got on a massive war with the Ottomans, I could probably risk it or something.
Yeah.
Just waiting, developing. Trying to wait till I can annex my people.
I've maxed out the opinion of Poland, so I'm sending my diplomat into the Teutonic Order for some more spy networking again. That's what I'm doing. Oh, Holstein's so close! So close! Oh, it's nice to have money. I don't have enough to spend on anything yet, but still.
At least you're not suffering.
Should I be monitoring what my merchants are doing in any way? Like...
Not regularly.
Okay, yeah. They're transferring trade power in the Baltic Sea and the Rhineland, which sounds about right to me.
Yeah, only you need to pay attention to it if something changes. So if you manage to conquer Scotland, then you might move into the North Sea or something like that.
190! I have no diplomats to send, for fuck's sake.
Because the diplomats improving relations. Yeah.
What are they doing?
You can recall him.
Oh, yeah, of course I can. Yeah.
Because
well, I'll wait for him to tick over more so it doesn't drop ridiculously.
Because you don't need to maintain it at 190 the entire time.
Yeah. Okay, I'll wait for it to cap out because that's not far away anyway. And
Sure.
So, just so it doesn't drop. Decline of the merchant classes. Burghers lose 10 influence. Okay. That's fine, I guess. Although by far the highest influence class is the one the least loyal to me, which doesn't seem good. The clergy, their territory is in red on the right under estates. Does that mean I should maybe give them some more land?
Yeah, probably, because they'll start losing loyalty for a while.
Although it's higher than the burghers, weirdly, but it's but
Yeah,
that's the one in red.
Burghers need less land when you're not a republic.
Yeah. Although decline of the clergy has now stopped, which was something that was happening to them as well, presumably. Okay, so I want to give them some land, so advice.
You want land which is high tax and does not, which is much higher tax development than anything else, and doesn't have a special trade thing on it. So you want something that's like 522 or something like that. Not that exists, but for instance, Warmia in Pomerania is 332.
Okay.
So, and it has a cheap trade good, so you don't lose a lot from that either.
Okay, that sounds good.
Another good example, in fact maybe a better example, could be Ladoga in Danish Russia, because that's 442 and that has Orthodox, so you might even make it easier for you to convert it.
Okay. Sure, okay. So how do I go about giving that to the clergy?
So you click on Ladoga, and then you click on the build panel, and then there's an estate bit. And you can.
Aha. Clergy.
And in fact, if you want to be very generous again to the burghers, you could still, even though they're not asking for more land, you could still give them either Danzig or what's the other province, Neva, to get the trade bonuses from it.
Okay. Would that not reduce my tax or anything?
Less than the trade increase, I think.
Okay.
So particularly if you do it on Danzig.
Okay. Well, I'll give them Danzig then, I guess.
Because there's a lot of trade power in Danzig, so it should. I mean, I'm not doing hard maths here. But it should increase it.
Well, there we go. I've given it to them anyway. Cool. Holstein, how you doing? How are you doing, Holstein? Plus 200. Okay. I'm surprised it didn't ask me to recall, but I guess with your vassals it doesn't do that, maybe?
I think it's because it's reached 200, but it's not finished increasing it by 200.
Right, okay, I see, yeah. Stop relation improvement. Confirm. Wait for you to come back. Oh no, you came back straight away, cool. And then send you back out again. Go back and annex them.
I gained a new cardinal. That's nice. One day, in another 20 years, I'll have enough papal influence to do something. That would be nice.
New trade research is heretical. Seems a bit weird. Lose 50 diplomatic power or lose 10 prestige.
Yeah.
Not a lot in it?
Depends how much you need either. I would probably take the prestige hit. But
yeah, and that's ignoring them as well, because that's just silly. Okay, so talk me through how this devassalization is going to work.
1 second, I have a... Oh wait, that's a ridiculously easy choice. I could either lose money... Oh no, I kind of don't really... Oh no, I like Flanders, yeah, okay. Sorry.
I think I've got it, because I think I found the annexation bar.
Fine.
So, yeah, so it uses up some diplomatic power every month. Yeah, and then when it goes through, presumably both Schleswig and Holstein will be just part of my normal territory.
Should be.
Should be. Do I eventually want to be doing this with Norway and Sweden?
Yes, you do definitely want to be doing that in Norway and Sweden. It's just I think you can't do anything with them until 1494.
Okay, yep, that makes sense. What happened in 1494, Neil? I'm sure you will be able to tell me.
Well, it's not 1494. It's that if you mouse over the thing that talks about the Liberty Desire, you can't inherit until it's been stable for 50 years, and that's measured from the start of the game, and the game started in 1444.
Okay, I see. I see. I don't know what you're talking about, but I do. I kind of, yeah, I get it. That's similar to some CK2 mechanics, so I understand that. Yes. I understand the principle of this. Okay.
Which is the same day that I can annex Brabant and Holland and Flanders.
I wonder if I should get... I have no advisors.
I would consider an admin advisor, or a military advisor, depending on how far behind you are.
How do I tell how far behind I am?
Well, I just reached Tech 6 military.
Tech 6 military.
As has France, but everyone around you seems to be 5.
Yeah, I just got 5. So Archibus is 6.
I would be tempted to get military just because they will overtake you soon. If you've just got 5, you're about 13 years behind.
Death of Adolf the 8th.
Well,
Who's the Schleswig-Holstein guy without a clear line of succession? Okay, hold on. This is drama, unexpected drama.
unexpected drama.
Yes. So Count Adolf has died, and I can either acquire both titles, the Estates of Holstein, which means I inherit Holstein, and the event Treaty of Ribe happens. I lose a hell of a lot of money, which I don't have. 168, I've got 89. Or secure the duchy. Another claimant will inherit the Holstein while we inherit the province of Schleswig, which releases Holstein from being our vassal.
Oh,
This is terrible timing.
I would just annex the whole thing.
And take a loan, presumably.
Yeah, because even though it's going to be painful taking the loan, the money is probably less valuable than the Diplo power you'd spend annexing it anyway.
Okay.
It's annoying timing.
It's annoying because it was underway anyway. Okay.
Yeah.
Let's... Treaty of Ribe. The nobles of Holstein and Schleswig have agreed to support Christopher III as the new Duke and Count. In return, we have promised to keep the lands of the two titles undivided to further the interests of the landholders. Schleswig and Holstein are now an indivisible part of our domain, even if one is a Danish duchy and the other a Holy Roman county. In order to keep the titles equal in rank, the Holy Roman Empire has now agreed to elevate the county of Holstein to a duchy, confirming our right not only to the country that Adolf VIII left behind, but also to the small province of Dithmarschen to the west. Quite simple, really. Here's my thing. Gain a load of autonomy in Schleswig and Holstein. Does that mean they're going to rebel?
No, it means you'll get less tax from them and stuff for a while.
Okay. But, hey, I wasn't getting any tax before, so...
Yes.
And Denmark gets a permanent claim on Dithmarschen.
Yes. That is a peasant republic added in a recent patch. Well, patch 1.18.
I see. So I can...
1.19.
Are they part of the Holy Roman Empire
They
or anything?
are.
Okay. Well, then. A strategic marriage.
But they are allied with East Frisia.
Okay.
And they are, and East Frisia aren't. So if you had a claim on East Frisia... I want East Frisia as well, actually. But I cannot get a claim on them because they're a bit too far away. Basically, my plan is, because East Frisia, Ostfriesland, isn't part of the Holy Roman Empire. It didn't join until late 15th century, I think. Maybe very early 16th, but I think late 15th century. They were just a... They didn't even have nobility. They were almost like a collection of villages and towns, and they had a quasi-democratic rule before they gained a duke and or count.
Presumably, well, are they Danish enough that it would have been a thing?
No, they were very definitely Dutch, old Germanic stuff. But then they aren't in the Holy Roman Empire, and there's nothing in the game that forces them to follow history. So they almost never join the Holy Roman Empire in my games, even.
Yeah.
Which means they're easy pickings to someone like me.
Okay. I just pissed off Scotland massively by basically fucking around with a marriage between Norway and Scotland that just resulted in Norway getting a load of claims on Scottish islands.
Ooh, that's good. That's very good.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay,
Norway
well
has
I've got
permanent
Schleswig-Holstein now. Oh, and the name's changed, presumably to a more Danish spelling.
Holstein.
Holstein, indeed. Teutonic Order Memel. Can I now fabricate a claim on Memel? I can. Memel. Haha. Oh, I can make states. Schleswig-Holstein, of course. Yes. Oh, wow. That's a massive increase to my income.
Hmm.
Making Schleswig-Holstein a state.
Yeah.
Apparently I don't need to recore them, though.
No, because they're already your cores.
Okay.
But that's what when you inherited them. By the way, you might be over your troop count slightly now, so check to make sure you're not paying massive extra maintenance as a result.
Why would I be over my troop count?
Because Holstein had troops, and independent and states can have more troops.
Then is the total of my... How would I go about checking that? Because they give me 5k.
Click on the military screen and have force limit.
There. Military screen. Force limit is 20. Yeah, 26 out of 25.
Yeah, I'd scrap a unit.
So how do I go about scrapping? All right. Okay, I see. Yeah. So if I select... Oh. Can I not just select a unit on the army?
No, you need to split a unit off
Ugh.
by creating a new unit.
How annoying. Create new unit. And goodbye the... I don't know, Holstein's 3rd Regiment. Well, you were the last by the sound of it.
Yes.
So there we go. And select this unit. Yes, there we go. And then I... Okay, this is all fairly... Disband unit.
Disband. Yeah.
Okay. Alright. Now let's go
Huzzah!
check. In case it just edges over. No, 25 out of 25. Grand. But it does mean I have an extra 5k... 4k units. Which is cool. Can you get to Danzig?
By ships, probably.
Yeah, it'll automatically undock them by the look of it.
Yeah.
Unless I weirdly have... Oh no, I had some non-mothballed units.
Because Holstein.
Oh, because Holstein, yeah.
So check your naval force limit too.
Yeah, that's cool. I'll ship them over first and then I'll
Sure.
sort it out. Shaland is now the seat of a new cardinal loyal to Denmark. Cool,
Excellent.
does that change my... I should have checked my papacy stuffs.
You don't really care until it gets to 50.
It's 45 now, which is pretty good.
So, in fact, you might as well, while you're on the screen, you can look in the top right at 8 buttons which are greyed out.
Yeah, we have been through these mildly before, yes.
Yes. The good ones, I mean, it varies, but I normally go for tax.
Yeah.
In certain situations, I go for prestige. And particularly if I'm trying to be the Holy Roman Emperor or I have lots of wars incoming, I'll do Diplo relations.
Yeah.
And if I've been in a war, then obviously manpower, but mostly tax.
Cool.
Well-
No, my navy's fine. 27 out of 30, so I could build more. But I won't. Not yet. Okay, what's armies? Plus 2,000. Attrition. Oh, it's at sea. That's why it's got attrition. Okay. Scurvy, etc. Although if you get scurvy while crossing the southern Baltic Sea, then your diet was not that good to begin with. But I don't know. Surely, yeah, well, in crossing, you'd get people getting ill, I guess. In a trip like that.
I think it's more just because they're on a ship.
Yeah, I guess. You'd get disease quite badly on a late medieval ship crossing, I suppose. Or there might be I don't know.
It's probably just mainly a gameplay thing of we don't want you to stick your
I'm sure.
troops in ships and be safe forever.
Yes, I'm sure that is probably the case. Now you go to port in Blacking, and you unite the... can you not merge? No? Can you not merge? Evidently not, which is
No,
fine.
they're
So just-
mothballed.
Okay, so if I brought them out, I can merge. Yeah, I can't be...
Or if they're both mothballed, you can merge.
Yeah. Alright, okay, well I've done that now, so... Hurrah!
Huzzah!
There we go.
The Renaissance is very steadily spreading from Flanders to me. Very, very slowly.
Good stuff. Yeah, I haven't clicked in any of those, like any real, the ideas screen or anything like that, but it'll just kind of happen to me, won't it? So.
Yes, when you get admin 5 is when you start need to worry about ideas.
Right, okay. That can't be that far off. Well, it's quite far off. It's about 3 years away. Okay. Okay, I'm starting to get a bit more of this now, Neill. I'm starting to get a bit more my head around this now. Ooh, I can go to Diplo 5 soon.
Cool.
Which should give me a bit more money by the look of it. Because it increases my trade range and trade efficiency.
Yeah, maybe a bit.
Although it also increases my naval maintenance by the look of it, maybe.
Yeah, it always does.
That's fine. That's
The
fine.
price of being more techie.
Okay. So, come on, what's the Burgundy update? Is it still just ticking over?
Well, I fabricated a claim on Liege,
Oh!
which I can't use. No, I can't attack them. But just in case, I'm just fabricating claims.
Where
on
is
them mainly.
Liege? Ah, I see where Liege is.
So I've got claims on Champagne, Nemours, Savoy, Vaudeverde, Bern, Liege. I'm going to get one on Loon. I'll just get then Sungao and Alsace and
Yeah.
Vals and just get all of them because just in case I want to be an opportunist if I need to be.
Yeah. Ooh. Someone's at war in the Teutonic Order, but I'm not quite sure who it is.
Poland.
Livonian, Poland. Oh well, that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, there's still a truce. There's nothing I can do. So.
Yeah, and it depends what they annex, but it seems pretty unlikely you'll get anything.
Yeah.
But
Oh well.
are you still fabricating there?
Yes.
In which case, I would try to get those fabrications done as fast as possible, so that you can get them whilst they're still Teuton.
Okay.
If that makes sense.
Yes. No, it does make sense. Hang on. What have you done? Where are you? You're improving relations in Muscovy. You're building the spy network in Königsberg. I could probably just use some of that now. No, I cannot. I need 30. And I'm at 20. I'm nearly there. Do have a spare diplomat around. What's my... Oh, my vassals are properly pleased with me, so it doesn't matter. I don't know, really. I think I'll just keep them around. In case I need them.
I just improve. I either build spy networks and be an opportunist like me, like maybe on Livonian Order or Pskov.
Where the fuck's Pskov?
It's next to Livonian Order. Yeah, I'd be tempted to go for Livonian Order. But wait, if you fabricate on Livonians, that allows you to leapfrog onto Riga, and that allows you to get Lubeck.
Okay, yeah, I guess so. If I got like Leafland or Mittau.
Yeah.
Okay, well, fine. Let's build a spy network there. Fine. Rebel uprising. Oh, it's at 90% actually. 1.5 years. I will up my army maintenance. So that I don't... Well, I keep clicking on military to do that. But no. My army maintenance goes up. I'll just stomp them when they arrive. And they will arrive in Danzig, so they should just go straight to battle with me, unless they can't spawn where there's an enemy army. I don't know. I do not know these things.
Well, I have a scandal where my heir has been running about in a most unchristian fashion. So,
oh dear.
Yeah, exactly.
I just got my Diplo up to 5 or 6 or whatever I got it up to. 5.
I'm still on 4 because I'm pumping my ideas.
Yeah.
Yes, exactly. Basically, my goal is to get to... Because I've taken influence ideas, and the third influence idea reduces the cost of diplomatically annexing states. As I have 3 states to annex,
Yeah.
I think it'd be worth it just rushing for that. Then I'll annex and start spending things on Diplotech. Castile has been discovered whilst building a spy network. Why is Castile building a spy network? They're rivaled with France. I should make them like me. Oh, they hate me. Why do you hate me? Why am I your rival? I don't care. Whatever. Just...
Well, quite. So how am I in the old great power standings? 7th.
You're doing well.
Not bad.
Doing well.
Not as good as the Ming.
Well, I'd be quite surprised.
Can't see.
Oh, I'm at 80% now for uprising in Barrois.
Is that going to be
80%.
painful?
Yes, because in 27.7 years they'll rebel.
Oh. That's brutal.
Yep.
Do you need some support?
Oh yeah, in 27.7 years I'll need some support.
Superior unit types. Do I need to switch unit types?
Yes, you do need to switch unit types.
Oh, okay.
And obviously you know how to do that, but it's obvious.
Yes,
Yes.
I definitely... No, I do not.
Okay, so you
Western
go to
unit type...
military.
Yeah. Latin medieval infantry. Okay. So men-at-arms are better, apparently, but, like...
Basically, there's several unit types at each level,
Yep.
and you can choose any of them.
Does it make any practical difference?
Slight ones. I think I don't know enough about the numbers to be sure. I prefer my infantry to, just out of flavour, if anything else, I prefer them to be decent morale. So both defense as well, because they can break quite easily. So I certainly would avoid the Gallow Glass. Between longbow and men-at-arms, I mean that's just
well,
choice.
longbow
Kill or
doesn't
survive.
longbow doesn't seem appropriate for Danes, so I'll take men-at-arms. And then do I have to do the same with Latin Knights? No, apparently
No, not the same.
They're pretty the same. Okay,
Different level.
We'll keep Latin Knights.
Cavalry is very strong with the first few tech levels, but as you can see, if you go to the cavalry screen, there's no new cavalry until Tech 10.
Yeah.
So Tech 1, they're very powerful. By about Tech 4 or 5, they're quite weak. And then by Tech 10, they're suddenly quite useful again.
And I don't have artillery yet, because apparently artillery didn't exist in 1468.
Not battle-ready artillery. There is artillery for sieges, but there's nothing...
Right, I see. Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
But it's just why bother having them, they're
sense.
distracted.
Yeah. Although,
even,
of course, battle-ready artillery did exist. It's just not that popular.
History. Yeah. And even then, to be honest, when
battle-ready artillery existed in the Roman period.
Gunpowder artillery, let's call it that. Then.
No, yeah, sure, not gunpowder artillery. So.
And even then, though, the first tech level of artillery isn't amazing. So it comes at tech level 7. I normally build a few if I'm rich because they can help siege faster. But then it's not until the tech level after that where they become really good for military.
Sure. Okay.
And then they become incredibly good.
My treasury increase has definitely slowed, and I'm not sure why. Well, I have boosted my army maintenance back up, but
that's probably why.
Yeah, that's probably why. I can't really help that.
In fact, it's a good thing.
Ooh, Lithuania's getting in on this Teutonic Order action as well.
The Poland-Lithuanian ally has always been quite strong.
Yeah.
Although Poland isn't allied with Lithuania. It's allied with... Did it form... Oh, it formed the personal union, of course. I forgot that happened in this timeline. It's allied with Brandenburg, though. I rarely see that except when I'm playing. Right, Brandenburg's never going to form...
Taking a look
Prussia.
at the big picture up here. I get that. I don't like that fog of war. That's not a realistic fog of war.
What don't you like about it?
It doesn't stretch far enough east. The rulers of
late
medieval Europe would know plenty about the peoples and kingdoms of Asia.
The reason I think it's done like that... Actually, no, there is. Yeah. It's better than it used to be. At the beginning, you couldn't see that far, I think.
Yeah.
But it does need to go a bit further, in my opinion.
So hang on, where's our...
Or at least have...
What's happened?
Disputed succession. I have... Can I claim a... No. Okay, if...
This is where Neill claims the Holy Roman throne.
No, it's not actually as exciting as I thought. Basically, there's no heir to the Duchy of Brittany, and I have a royal marriage with them. So if they die... Oh, nothing happens. If the Duke dies, which doesn't like because he's very young, an English ruler comes to the throne, I don't like that. That's unhelpful. But I got very excited because it came up, but no, nothing's important.
Okay then.
Oh well, nothing whatsoever.
The Danzig unrest is slowly getting further into the future.
Yes.
So I'm actually going to drop my army maintenance down again.
Sure. It's probably because, like Barrow War, the separatism just goes away over time.
Yeah, so they might just...
So now it's 33.3 years away.
Yeah. And it was 1.5 years away. Oh, for fuck's sake. They literally just fucking revolted.
They did.
And it was meant to be 2 years away.
But you should win.
Yeah, I'll win. Close though, actually.
Yeah. But
I lost my general. Whoops.
Yeah, I don't think he died. I don't think he died in that battle. I think he was just died of old age.
No, it said he died in the middle of an engagement.
Oh, did he?
Yeah.
Oh, I rarely see that.
Well, that's annoying that I literally dropped my army maintenance and they immediately rebelled. I wonder if my army maintenance was holding the rebellion back.
Yes, because the army reduces separatism. Well, reduces unrest, sorry.
Okay, well, it's done now. And now I have to hire a new fucking general. Ugh. Exhausting. Is that on the military tab?
Now you know how a military ruler felt.
Yeah. What was he doing? Getting himself involved. Recruiter General.
When did the last ruler
Not too bad.
oversee a battle?
What, as in fought?
Yeah.
I think it may... what, a European... I think it may have been Gustavus Adolphus.
I think it was Gustav. Yeah, it was certainly around this time.
I think he was the last major European ruler to die in battle. Of course, that doesn't mean he's the, like, you know... Wow! I'm kind of... Wilhelm Holstein, welcome aboard, 4231.
Yeah, that's nice. I'm really annoyed I don't have anything to do with my general that I joust, who is 4342.
Yeah.
And I've just got no battles to fight with him. Could go conditorying.
Nice. Okay. The maintenance is now down. Now I don't need it. Stability. Yes, no possible rebels. Okay. So I have army maintenance turned down about half, or around there. Cool. And you know what? I think that's another episode wrapped up for us. With the loss of my former general, who I liked so much that I cannot remember his name even remotely. Yeah, thanks for watching. More EU4 on ATCB as I dismiss a Hungarian diplomat spy. And yeah, we'll see you next time for more Danish and Burgundian action. Goodbye.
Goodbye.